I'm close. Go for it.
Okay. All right. Last episode, you guys started off discussing what the future plans were. Eventually, you guys decided that, or I guess Scrug decided it was more important to go seek out some way to recover Dirks, and so no one else agreed with that, and so he took off. Fell down a hole, I think, maybe. Yeah.
I got out. That's all that matters.
Eventually escaped.
Took me longer than I'd like to.
He left town, and you guys are back down to 4. But you all can't remember. I think you guys actually I don't remember how you guys found out the boat and all that junk. But you eventually went upstream to the next town up. Oh, you got the quest, the board quest,
right?
From whatever his name is. I got it written down here somewhere.
Yes, we wanted to go get the remnants of a supply wagon out of a river below a collapsed bridge, right?
Yep. Name was Ark, right?
Huh.
Yes, that all sounds perfect. And so you went upstream. You found the offshoot from the main river where that bridge was, but you decided that you're going to hit it on your way back. You kept going, found the boat that was coming, containing the high-quality alcohol that you guys were looking for. So you knew where that was, the HQA.
The real
so you
McCoy.
knew where that was at. But you went upstream the rest of the way to the next settlement over, asked around, found out where this place was at exactly. It seemed like it was pretty well known. So you guys headed there. Ash decided he was the face of the group. Everyone else was invisible behind him. And so he discussed with the proprietor of the establishment and found out what kind of issue was. The cave that they need to increase their quantity, production quantity, it's infested with something. They can't get into it anymore. People keep dying that they send in there. And so you all are sent off to clear out the cave.
I just want to double check how we were invisible, because I remember there's deliberation over greater invisibility versus invisibility.
I think you went with regular invisibility because it lasted longer.
It was upcast. JD upcast it, right? I just want to make sure that
it was regular. It was regular invisibility that I upcast.
Okay, so I didn't. Okay, good.
Right, yeah,
you didn't use any of yours.
You guys assumed that the conversation would take over a minute, and luckily you did that because it did take over a minute. Because Ash does not know how to finish off a conversation, and it just kept going. Okay, so yeah, that's where you guys are at, and he showed you where the cave is at, like the general area of what you need to look for and stuff, and how to get there and all that.
Sounds good.
Onward. How far on the map? How far does it look like the cave is from?
Just a few hour travel. Not a super far away.
Let's do it.
Indeed.
Before we set out, I'm going to cast aid on everybody in the party but me.
Cool.
So everybody increase your max HP and your current HP by 5.
I feel like this was done once before already.
I didn't have it marked off. That's why I wanted to.
But
You did it before a long rest and doubled the length of time. So it was basically the first 8 hours of the next day.
Yeah, I'm just assuming we're in the afternoon.
What I
now.
mean by that is I have already increased my HP before the degree set.
You need to remember what it is before you increase it, because you got to go back to that.
Yes, that is not a permanent increase. You need to be noting.
Yeah, we increased it by 10 last time.
10 last time sounds right. I think I casted at 3rd level.
Gee, you're going to keep closer track of this. This is temporary.
I've only done it
max
once.
increase.
Gee, just subtract 10.
Well, then we're adding
In the
5,
final
right?
fight,
And then
MG
add 5. Yeah,
has
subtract 5 from what it
680
currently
health,
is.
and everybody else
Guys,
is
I don't know what to tell you. This is my HP. All right. So I'm subtracting 10 and then adding 5, yeah?
Temporary 5, yes.
So but he said max is increasing as well.
It is your maximum, but it's not temp HP. It's real HP, but it's 8 hours and then it goes away.
A
Right.
temporary increase to your max and current HP.
Yeah. So what I said was I'm right this second subtracting 10 from what it was before
And then adding
and
5.
then adding
yes.
5. That's what I said. And then Rock was like, no,
Correct.
it's only temp HP. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to do...
Sticky
Maybe.
note.
Put a note somewhere in your character sheet saying
No, it's fine. I'll have hit point
Max
maximum.
HP?
The little box that says hit point maximum, that I'm going to keep in my actual max.
but you need to know what your normal and increased.
Yeah, I have two.
Maximum is.
There's two boxes there. There's hit point maximum, and then there's current hit points. The current hit points will include the
But
additional.
what if you lose health? You can be healed back on that full.
Yeah, but it's easier for me to remember what my current max is than to remember my original max.
okay. Whatever you want to do.
I don't see this being a problem, but if it does, it's okay.
Okay.
Figure it out.
Anything else?
Live.
Do it.
All right, so you guys head off towards the cave. Like I said, it takes you a couple hours to get there, but eventually you find it pretty easily. Looks like it was a well-traveled path. They probably were using that cave for a fair amount of time.
Cool. Can we?
Do we see any signs of the previous people that were here?
Any
You said
signs
they
of
kept sending
death?
people and they weren't returning, right?
Yeah, at the entrance of the cave, it just looks like a normal cave. You don't really see any signs of any kind of like fighting. There's no like blood on the ground or anything like that. Nothing that stands out from where you guys are at.
Is this like a big, really prominent cave entrance, or is it like we just followed a path to like a little crevice in the rock or something like that?
It's definitely bigger than a crevice. It's not huge. I'd say maybe like a 10 foot by 10 foot.
Okay.
Do I smell scrug at all?
Roll perception.
More importantly, do we hear Scrug?
Roll a
You
perception.
probably smell him before you heard him, to be fair.
I don't know. Depends.
You guys are pretty well acquainted with scrug smell.
Unfortunately true. Character sheet's being very slow. We can skip this, whatever.
25.
25. With 25, you smell something similar to scrug, yes. Though you think it might be a little bit more closer to like death and decay,
Oh,
but it's
no.
similar.
Oh no. Can I? Do I have a context for what Scrug spells like normally? Like if I were to describe his scent profile.
His essence.
Yeah, if I wanted to, describe
Scrug.
essence Scrug, what would I be
Eau de toilette.
Doc, what does Scrug smell like?
Scrug. By what is
Junior high
lavender
locker room
and
after
rainbows.
men's football practice,
I already hate it.
mixed with the garbage can out back from the school.
Nice.
That tracks.
So wait, I'm
pungent.
detecting
Body odor and some decaying,
I'm
food.
detecting more decay than normal.
More decay than normal, yes.
Oh boy! And turn around, and I'm like, boys, I got troubling news. I relate what
Spit
I
it
have
out.
detected.
Uh,
I smell something that smells like Scrug, but if Scrug had been decaying,
perhaps died
yeah,
like he told him he was going to.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Do I smell any char?
Yeah, is there a burnt?
With the
can I
25 perception, you would be able to tell that there is not any kind of charred
Okay.
smell.
Well, the good news is I don't smell anything that was burnt.
What? Why does it matter if he's decaying?
Well, I mean, okay. Admittedly, this is good news for us because that means it's probably not a dragon in that cave.
Okay, I understand. You're looking out for number one.
Sorry. Again, it could not be Shrug. It could be like a family member that just kind of smells like him. Who knows? Could be something. It could just be a dead animal.
Only one way to find out.
Yep. Who has the greatest eyes amongst us that remain?
Probably me.
Yeah. I suggest you venture forth, good sir.
I'm going to cast guidance on Ash as he approaches Baron and I at the mouth of the cave.
Okay.
Like, so do you have I guess you don't have any sense for like how far in the cave. You just smell something, right?
Do I have distance?
You do not have distance with your smell. Sorry.
67.3 meters away.
No, I mean, I'm not like
southwest.
exact, but like
Depth perception.
can I tell if it's within is it closer or further away than, I don't know, 50 yards?
You cannot tell that with a smell because it could just be super strong but super far away, or super weak. But
Can I
super
can I
close.
test this with the scientific method? Can I walk
Yeah,
away
start
slowly
backing up.
and see?
I don't think that's gonna change anything.
I mean, I think it would, but
Only if smell decayed linearly. It doesn't matter. Let's not.
Yes, you walk away
Boy.
10 feet and it smells like whatever it was is 10 feet further.
Okay, so if we extrapolate that, no, I'm just- all right. I suggest. Oh my! I am getting some sort of zoom frame thing. That's weird. Why would that be occurring?
Thought you said you were ready.
All right, are we
Yeah.
going?
Well, I'm
All right,
waiting.
the opera.
Ash must venture into the mouth of the beast, so to speak.
I mean, you guys not coming with me?
I'll
Like,
be right
going
behind
in
you.
alone?
I mean, you don't want me right behind you. I'm loud.
All right, I should stealth though, huh?
Yeah. Like I'll be right
Like
behind
just
you
you stealthing?
in
Or is
spirit.
everyone stealthing?
I'll stealth also for what good it'll do.
Okay, anyone
With
that's
your-
gonna stealth, roll stealth.
Clackety clacking behind me.
I'm gonna pull my. Okay, I'm actually gonna use guidance on myself for the stealth check, and then when we start to enter the cave,
You
I'm
know
gonna
what?
use it on him.
Let the rogue go first, and then everybody follow. How have we not learned this lesson, people?
You're not here. Hush.
Ah!
Let the who go first?
Let the rogue.
No, he
You've
is going.
ruined so many
I
stealth
am.
missions.
No, I'm
Baron.
going first.
I'm not going
Doesn't
anywhere.
matter the
You
order in which
following
we-
out? I'm not there. I'm not there.
I
I'm
said
not
I'd
Doesn't
be
matter the
behind
order
you
in which we roll
in-
stealth. I'm still going first.
I said I'd
No,
be
I know, I'm
behind
not
you
talking
in
about the
spirit.
order, but I'm saying the group following it all basically makes it not matter that our best stealth is first.
No. We're
Well-
not going in. He's going in.
Depends
Oh, okay.
on.
I thought I heard you say you were following. That's not,
Yeah, I
that's
thought
my
you were
fault.
following.
I started to say I'll be right behind you, and then I amended that to in spirit.
Baron, do you have a
Okay.
plus
Oh.
4 in stealth?
Oh,
Yeah.
It's interesting. You also roll.
He's
rolling as
proficient in
Nyan for
stealth.
some
He's just
reason.
not.
I'm not
dexterous.
proficient. I'm not proficient in stealth.
Well, I'm just making sure that you're not rolling for Nyan because it says Nyan.
Yeah, how do you have? I know you don't have a +4 in Dex.
Oh yeah, this is Nyan.
Okay, there we go. One step at a time.
Wait a second. This will be. So, do you want me to roll again?
Yeah, roll again.
Sick.
I'll let you slide on that one
Wait, why does he get to roll again?
because he rolled on Nion's character sheet.
Who
Oh,
has a +4 to Dex? All right, here we go.
You got worse.
It's not a crit fail. Well, hold on. It's not a crit fail.
I mean,
Is
you
a crit
do
fail
have
5 worse than
disadvantage,
a
so
3?
roll again.
Huh?
Roll again because you're at disadvantage.
Oh, right.
that's true. It could be worse.
Well, it's not going to get better.
Okay. But yeah, you're right. You cannot crit fail a skill check.
So that was in fact worse.
Wish I could say I was surprised, but I'm not. All right,
Well, I'm not
let me
surprised.
get this put up.
Okay, so now I am casting guidance on Ash before he moves into the cave with or without us.
Okay.
What do my elf eyes see?
There we go. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I see a black screen with 2 red squiggles.
I see a black screen only. Oh, and 2 red
You have to
squiggles.
remove it.
Do you see your guys' characters?
I did, and then I
Yes.
disappeared. Oh, wait, there I am.
I see 3 of you, but not me.
I know. I had to get you
Okay,
back. I had
there
to
we
get
go.
you out.
Where is the entrance? Is this the entrance here?
Yes.
I would definitely be back here.
Oh, that's fancy.
Chris, can you use like play with your token and stuff? Can you control it?
Yes, let me move them. Yes, I can move them. I'm trying to get the bars set up now.
I can do that real
Bars.
quick. I don't know why your stuff isn't already linked.
There we go.
Save. Okay. Good enough. Okay. And it is very dark in the cave. Though you can see what
I
is your
should be
dark
able to
vision
see
range?
something. Hold on. 60 feet. Dim light within 60 feet. Darkness as if it were dim light.
Okay, yeah, that's good enough.
Or sorry, see in dim light within 60 feet as if it were bright light, and in darkness as if it were dim light.
All right, so that is what you see. Basically, the cave looks like it's slowly opening up the further it goes in.
Great. And I see nothing else other than some faint wall.
Pretty much there's like, it looks like it was a pretty cleared out area. So there might have been some rubble at one point that you can see kind of maybe like small rocks on the ground, but someone may have cleared it out for easier access type thing.
Can I do perception just to see if I hear anything?
Sure. Uh, 26, you're not really hearing much. You hear more from outside the cave right now than inside.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll sort of slowly advance in. Can't see anything, so I'm like a fucking bloodhound. I'm just trying to find Ode to Scrug.
Okay. You see 2 paths branching off.
Does my nose happen to point me one way or the other?
It doesn't. No, it
I
seems
thought
like
that might be the case.
equal smell from both directions.
Okay, well, let's roll for left or right. We're going right.
All right.
We follow, so we're like, I don't
Yeah,
know,
you should follow
30
like,
or 40 feet behind him.
yeah, fairly far back.
Okay. Move your tokens where you want and all that.
Meanwhile, the noise of Baron is just clanging off every hard
I'm like
surface
really
in here.
far back.
Okay. As you are able to see what as you turn this corner. Basically, there is a large room up in front of you. You see a bunch of looks like stalagmites and stalactites and stuff, kind of scattered throughout the edges, like around here and stuff. That's that one. Looks like the middle is fairly cleared though. So it like that the path that was cleared out looks like it continued on through the middle of this one. Some of these mites, they kind of like they look like they go up to a point, but some of them are kind of hollowed out, like it looks like they have a hole in them. There's probably like you'd say maybe like 10 or 15 of them like that.
Like the top is chopped off as if they're like a volcano with like a crater in the top, or they're like drilled into laterally.
Chopped off, kind of like it's flat on the top, but then it kind of you can see that there's a hole kind of inside of it,
Okay.
but you're not close enough to see like how deep it is or anything.
Fascinating.
As a reminder, I have I would have put the telepathic bond on for us, so that's in the chat.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Okay. Well, I'll relay everything through our telepathic bond then. And like as I'm advancing this direction, you may have said this and I might have missed it. Is
They're in the chat.
Ode to Scrug getting stronger?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's leaning more towards the decay part of it now.
Sure. I think we all know where this is going.
Do any of us not have dark vision? Is it worth lighting torches?
I have dark vision.
Isn't
I think that's
do
everybody.
halflings have dark vision?
Yes, I do. I just want to make sure. I think everybody does.
There are no humans here.
How do
Hey, don't
halflings
forget
have?
your familiar too.
Is that unique to your sub race? For halflings?
No.
All halflings have dark vision?
All halflings should have it. All elves should have it. I just wasn't sure about Harengun and fairies.
Yep, Ferry's got it.
Ooh, Rock looked to a second monitor. He doesn't believe you.
Yeah, it doesn't
To be
seem
fair, I
like
burned him in
dark
the
vision.
past when he asked
Was
me, and I
it?
said,
Did
"Trust
not?
me," and then I was wrong. So
Me not knowing my own character.
I mean, at least the base one doesn't. I don't remember exactly which race you are, so that might have it. But
I'm not
base
seeing it, so we're gonna go with no. I don't.
Okay. I've played a halfling before, and I did not have dark vision.
Good
It was
call.
rough.
Hate to see it.
The base. Okay, so I can't see shit. I'm just following behind.
Are you gonna continue on in the dark?
I'll come up next to
Right
him
now.
and say, "Take my arm, Lindell. I'll be
right now
I'll
I'm
be your
directly between
seeing eye fairy."
Baron and Akalon?
you have a little vest, fairy at work. What do the vests say?
Okay. Sure. I guess if you want to travel in the pitch black dark.
He's taking
Well,
my arm. I'm escorting
Yeah,
him.
so I'm gonna listen.
He has to reach
I'm gonna
down
whisper
for it.
to-
but
who's that in front of me right there? Is Akalon's right in front of me?
I've come up next
yes.
to you. I've come up next to you.
Okay, I'm gonna whisper and ask him what he sees up ahead where Ash just went.
What do your bunny eyes see?
You guys actually aren't used to this. You aren't used to someone not being able to see in the dark.
The man's blind.
The rest of the party's just walking in, doesn't even think twice about it.
Yep.
Look at this
Lindell's
fucking
back in the
noob
pit.
can't see in the dark.
Well,
I
Ash
mean-
Ash described what he saw, right?
That is
Yep.
true.
And it's
Like,
You have
also
the
Mentally-
mind. You have the mind palace, Chris. So you guys are all talking in your heads.
Ah. So I'm gonna be like, guys, is it okay if I light a torch? I can't see shit. Cause I stubbed my toe.
But we're trying to be stealthy.
I mean, I don't. mind,
Baron, as Baron
but-
says, we're trying to be stealthy. He comes up to you clanking and clacking. You can barely hear him even whisper that over the clink of his armor.
Okay. So I'm just gonna hang back. I'm gonna stay Well,
You can light a torch.
how far does the telepathic bond go?
A ways. I don't know if there's a range.
I don't think there is a range. Any distance.
Any distance. It's in
I mean,
the.
I'm gonna say, well, let's let Ash
Roll20
check out this this room ahead. But after that, once we get farther away from the mouth of the cave, I'm gonna have to light a torch.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Ash, what are you doing?
I mean, I guess I'm just gonna like keep going forward and try to let my nose be my guide. I'll probably like linger towards these stalagmites a little bit and just see like and like kind of like each of the like skirting each of the sides of the room just to see if I like smell the scrug getting stronger anywhere.
Sure. Okay. So I guess as you go through the room, the stalagmites, they pretty much all look very similar, other than those ones that like have the top cut off. But as you get closer to those, it looks like they go down pretty deep. Like it's like a big, like circular tube was kind of cut out of them almost.
Interesting. Like, I guess I can't like if I look like
Kind of
how
like a
tall are they?
volcano, that goes up, but then like you know how a volcano then kind of goes down.
Yeah.
This you as close
Like,
as
does it
you've
look
gotten
like
to
they
one.
they're like going into a chamber underneath, or
You haven't looked down. Like, are you gonna like peek
that's
over
what I'm
one to
asking?
look
How
down
tall
at
are
it?
they?
5 feet.
Okay, so I could look over.
Yeah, there's varying heights.
Okay, well, just probably stick my hand over him just to see if anything jumps out and tries to bite me.
Roll a deck save. No, I'm just kidding. You put your hand over it, nothing happens.
Okay, so I'll probably like do that thing where I like, real quick, like try to glimpse and see if anything's there, and I'll do that 3 or 4 times until I decide
Okay.
it's like,
So the first time that you put your head over it, it looks like there might be something at the bottom of it, though it's really dark, and your dark vision doesn't really give you a whole lot of acuity on what it is. So your quick little bursts don't really
Yeah.
do a whole lot.
Does it look like though? Could I tell? Is it like just a straight tube down, or does it like widen?
It's pretty straight most of the way.
Okay. I will, in the Mind Palace, relay that to my compadres and basically say, I don't know what to make of this.
Does minor illusion block light?
I don't know. Blink it?
It says it can't create light or sounds. But it doesn't say anything about if the illusion is intense.
Like what kind of light are you talking about?
What I'm thinking is we move down the corridor into the room with him, and I was going to put up an illusion of like curtains or something behind us. So when I light the torch, light from it doesn't spill around down the other thing of the cave that we didn't explore.
No, I don't think it would stop light. I think light would go through it because it's just like an illusion, like just like a picture.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I'm still going to suggest that we move up and tell them that I am going to have to light a torch. I'm going to ask Ash if that's okay if we light a torch up by him.
I mean, I don't have a problem with it. Like, it seems pretty dead in here. No pun intended.
All right. So let's start moving up there towards him. You guys gonna help me get down this hallway with literally?
Yeah, I'll help you.
I'll be to light the torch before we move. I was gonna hope
I'll help you
to get like right around this bend, like right around here is where I'm gonna light the torch, hoping that the light doesn't go too far down the other pathway. Anything wrong?
What do you mean anything?
Nothing happens when I light the torch?
Nope. Cool.
Then yeah, I think maybe we'd still give Ash a little bit of space, but kind of come up to the edge of the room.
Okay. Baron, are you moving?
Yeah.
Is Tweety Bird moving too?
Who's Tweety Bird?
The owl.
Oh, okay.
All right. Ash, what are you doing?
Well, I guess I'm hoping, like, at this point, since they're coming and they have a torch, I might wait and see if we can shed a little light on the stalagmite subject.
Okay. So as they approach with the torch, it's a lot easier to see.
Okay. Imagine.
So I basically would kind of motion Lyndall over and be like, "Hey, there's something down here I can't see. So can we use your torch to see if we can, maybe light it up a little bit?"
Absolutely. Sticking the torch over the edge of it, does it cast a lot of light downwards? Are we able to see?
Yeah, that's the question.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like it puts light down.
How high off the ground is it? Like, are we too
5
short?
feet.
I mean, this one is 5 feet, the one that Ash was looking at, but I mean, you may not want to go to that
Okay,
one.
so I'm gonna hand the torch to Ash, and then I'm just gonna light another torch. And Ash, I'm gonna go find a more size appropriate
That's
one. to
fair.
put down.
Okay.
G, are you playing Pal World?
No.
Constantly playing Power World.
It just said an average G is playing
I've seen
Pal
it popped
World
up
on my
like 4
screen.
times already.
No.
Yeah, you are.
Busted.
I am
Terrible
not
liar.
playing.
Terrible liar. No, I'm not.
I'm not
definitely
actually playing
not
it.
launching and
I'm
relaunching.
looking at settings. That's all.
There's not a lot to look at.
And pot and cookie jar.
Rock, is this stalagmite that I've approached size appropriate? For
Yes,
my
It's dinner.
you approached a size appropriate one for a halfling. Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna peer over, assuming Ash is doing the same.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. What do we
Okay.
see?
So you've got the torch over.
Yeah, just
the top
kind of like
it.
holding it over. Yeah.
Okay. So as you go to look over it and down into it, as you get your face over it, it kind of looks like it's some kind of like bulb, maybe like of a plant. And as you kind of are looking at
Don't
it,
like that.
getting a closer look at it, it contracts and it puffs a bunch of stuff into your
good.
face. Both of you roll a Constitution save.
Oh boy.
I bet these are the mushrooms that they harvest.
Oh.
Who's getting petrified?
Yeah. It's not gonna be Acklon.
We should just put that in every.
We're gonna need some clerics to murder.
So I'm gonna roll it straight, but if this potential effect is if it's a frightened effect, I can roll that with advantage. So let me know.
Okay. Roll again, just because.
Ash, I think you've got a D4 for guidance still, unless you burned
Yeah.
it on a stealth check.
Now I'm looking at something real quick.
No, he stealthed himself, so it wasn't Ash's stealth.
It's also only for ability checks, not for saves.
No.
What are you looking at, Duke?
I was trying to decide if I was gonna use luck. 17's like right on the border.
Okay. Are you going to use it?
I'm thinking.
Okay.
You have to take the new roll, right? With look.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Well, then do it.
But you only have like what, 3 a day?
Yeah, that's the thing.
For the insta successes, we had to call that before the roll, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And it's only something that you're proficient in.
Yeah, I am.
Which, yeah, I
proficient in
couldn't do it
saves.
here, so
Still rolled a 9. If
no,
I-
I'm gonna roll with my 17.
So Ash, as that stuff comes up to you, you're able to kind of blink your eyes and shake it off enough that it doesn't really affect you. It does seem like it gets in your eyes a little bit. Lyndall, you are completely caught off guard. You weren't paying attention to this at all. It got all in your eyes. It's completely covering your eyes right now. You cannot see at all.
Hmm.
You are now blind.
So just like before the torch.
Yep.
Quick, put the torch
Put
out.
out the torches, guys.
And it's this was like spores or a gas or like
It seems like it's there's like particles, so you would think it's closer
it's a
to
powder.
spores
Is
than
it burning
gas.
my eyes? Does it feel like it's
I mean, other than the fact that it feels like there's something in your eye, it doesn't really feel like more burning than that. Like it doesn't feel like a poison or anything that you can tell.
all right? So I'm gonna back away from the thing, kind of like stumbling backwards.
You drop the torch.
Probably, I would probably be able to see your reaction.
I'm
I'd
gonna
be like, "Hey, man, are you okay?"
I'm gonna make a deck save, and I'm gonna set my own DC at.
You're making your
15.
so
Dude's out here.
Chris,
dude's
you're
out
not
here
the
playing
I drop the
himself.
torch. This is just like a random check to see if
You
I
don't
drop it.
have to make yourself roll things.
I'm going no because
Scrug's not here. Somebody's got to.
Teacher,
Oh
you forgot to
my
assign
god!
homework.
All right,
Yeah,
so I dropped the
exactly.
torch on the ground
This is
as
the
I
energy
stumble
that
backwards.
Chris and Doc bring to these proceedings.
I drop the torch as I stumble backwards. And
Roll me a D100.
oh boy.
What, to see if he catches his coat on fire?
The stuff on his eyes is flammable.
Oh, that would suck.
Hold on.
Permanent
Hold on.
blindness.
A
Is this
D100.
Is this
We did a
D20.
D20. Thank God.
Thank God, indeed.
It's still bad though.
Oh, that's super weird. D100 just out of order on D&D Beyond. That's weird.
Okay.
59.
So as you're stumbling backwards, one of your feet catches a rock that's popping up, but you're able to catch yourself with your other foot, and you do not fall.
Okay, so I've got like one hand behind me. I'm stumbling. I put one hand to my eyes and like try to wipe them. I'm assuming that doesn't do anything. Right.
Yeah, no, it doesn't
Okay.
do anything.
I'm
It
gonna-
feels like it's like in your eye. So like
I'm gonna pull out my water skin
I-
and try to
Oh,
rinse out
beat me
my
to it.
eyes.
okay. It feels a little better for a little bit. You still are unable to see really anything.
Okay, you're gonna hear me muttering under my little halfling breath as I cast Lesser Restoration on myself.
You guys just got pepper sprayed.
Pretty much. That's just a pure once a day.
Duke, you'll appreciate watch along.
So do I end the blinded condition with that?
Uh,
No.
yeah. So you're able to restore your eyesight with that. Then you're able to clean out, like the restoration basically cleans out whatever junk was in your eyes, and you are able to see now.
I'm gonna turn quickly to Ash because I can't see that he hasn't had any stuff in his eyes, and try to like go as if I'm gonna go help him, even though he's already just kind of watching me and laughing at my plight.
Probably would notice this and be like, "I'm okay."
It didn't reach me at this height.
Lyndall's gonna like kind of wipe himself out and be like, yeah, me too. No,
Okay,
yeah,
good.
Nothing
Yeah.
happened.
No big deal, right?
Oh, that's not what I wanted to
Okay,
do.
well, I will in the Mind Palace relay everything that just happened. Don't really know what to make of those things.
There's a few more. There's probably
Oh,
another
I'm sure.
10 or so more.
I'm sure.
Stalagmites or bulb things within
The
stalagmites?
ones with the flat tops.
Okay. So those are probably the mushrooms we need. I'm going to back well a ways from the one that I'm at and say, I'm going to try to get this one out.
How are you going to do that?
Wait, why
I'm
are
gonna
we trying
cast
to
Mage
collect?
Hand.
Why are we trying to collect mushrooms?
Didn't they need the mushrooms to make the HQA?
Well,
Yeah,
it's
but
not so much. Yes, but not directly. Like what they need is to be able to, like they said, their supply route
Yeah.
got cut off. Like something in here is keeping them from being able to get the mushrooms.
Yeah.
So would
people-
it not be wise to at least get one of the plants so that we might be able
I mean,
to
just
grow them
based-
ourselves?
Just based on your experience,
line?
feels like we need specialized
Sure.
equipment and training.
Well, if mage hand doesn't work, then it doesn't work.
No,
That's
I
what
mean,
it's-
let's focus on the primary task first. This mushroom's not going anywhere.
That's true. All right. Yeah.
You see the mushroom start floating away.
Phase mushroom.
It's a dirigible.
Okay, what's next?
Yeah, what is next?
Further in.
I guess we could just keep going.
Yes.
All right.
I'm going to pick up the torch.
I'll head down south here.
Okay.
Actually, don't know if it's south, but you know.
All right. Baron, you going too?
Yep.
What's that?
Just making sure everyone's
Oh,
going.
yeah.
All right. Everyone roll a perception.
I'm going to guidance myself.
And then, Doc, can you whisper me a stealth check?
It don't matter.
So I'm a 10.
Unless he also crit, and then it wouldn't potentially matter.
Okay. Baron, you and Aklon, you and Aklon hear sounds coming from behind you, but you're not exactly sure what kind of sounds. It sounds like something like
Skittering.
hitting the ground.
Hitting
Like
the
a-
ground?
Yeah, like a that type of stuff.
So it's not like rhythmic, like water dropping or something like that.
No, definitely not rhythmic.
I think someone's behind us
Well,
with a
I'll
walking
turn
stick.
around.
Aklon. I will also turn
Yeah.
around. What do my fairy
you,
eyes see?
You don't see anything behind you that you wouldn't expect. Just
Was I expecting Scrug?
You see the cave that you came from.
Okay. 1 second. Okay.
Are you guys going to relay this to us with the telepathy, or are we just going to keep walking forward, Ash and I?
No, I mean, I would, like, you would know about this.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I am going to I'm just going to, ready myself. I've taken the position of the rear guard, so I'm going to just, wait for whatever is approaching to get closer. And I'll tell Alcon that, I'm gonna stand here and wait for whatever it is to get closer and see what happens.
Okay. As you guys wait there, the sound kind of it continues for a little bit and then it stops.
Did I get a sense for how close it was before it stopped?
Not really. And you still don't see anything down the back towards the entrance.
Okay. How much further down the corridor did Ash proceed?
I don't know, Ash, how far did you go?
I mean, to about where my character is now, just waiting for what I see, hear, smell.
Smells like death.
Great. I mean, I probably just keep going then.
So when we leveled up last time, I never added spells to my character,
Sucks for you.
but one that I wanted to do because of our fight with Arisma was going to be see invisibility, which I was looking to cast that and I couldn't find it on my character sheet, and that's why.
That would explain why, yeah.
So, yeah. So, I mean, if I could use that now, I would, but I guess that's up to you.
suppose I could let that slip. So go ahead.
Because I counted, I
cast
only have
it.
24 spells, and I'm supposed to have 26. So
Gotcha.
yeah, I would cast See Invisibility then, and I have to pick one more
Okay.
spell then. But I won't use that this session.
One more. Is that a concentration?
No.
Nice. Okay. You cast your See Invisibility. Nothing happens. Nothing appears behind you.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis and use my Bastion of Law feature. So I'm gonna use Armor of Agathis at, where is it? 3rd level. It's 15 temp HP. And use, I don't know, 3 sorcery points for my Bastion of Law. And I'm going to kind of kite out halfway between. I'm going to go halfway from where I am to Ash. I'm not going to let him get out of sight,
Okay.
but I'm not going to fully. I'm just kind of hang back towards these guys in the rear.
Okay. What are those?
Okay, that's a good question. Armor of Agathis is coming. Oh, it didn't post it by itself automatically. Posting it. There's that, and Bastion of Law coming in a sec. Bastion of Law just lets me to take 3d8 worth of damage reduction, but I can choose how many dice to roll on each attack that hits me.
Every attack is minus 3d8.
No. I have 3 total d8s in a pool.
Oh, okay.
Then
Like, holy moly.
Yeah, no. So I could reduce 3 attacks by 1d8 each, or I could reduce 1 attack by 3d8.
Gotcha.
Got
That's
it.
cool.
Okay. Yep.
So
All right. Sounds good. You've got that cast. Ash, which way are you facing? Are you facing forward still, or have you turned around?
I'm probably I'm probably like sideways, like sort of looking back and forth, like knowing something is going on behind me, but trying to figure out what's in front of us.
Can I Can I make a perception check and very intentionally look up?
Yes.
I want to scan the ceiling in front and behind me as far as I can.
Okay.
Good call.
Roll.
And
perception.
I'm gonna tell that I'm doing that to the other people that actually have dark vision, because I can only see as far as the torch goes.
Sure. Yeah, the ceiling goes about like 25, 30 feet up or so.
I will
So
also
I'm barely
look.
going to be able to see above me and not much else. Giving myself.
Do I need to roll perception again?
Aren't torches 20, 40 worth of light? 20 bright light, 40
You're
dim?
looking at the
Yeah,
ceiling.
so if it's a sphere, dim light will reach like a chunk of the ceiling above me, but it won't be 20 feet or 40 feet away from me.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I was just thinking, well, yeah, it's going to reach the ceiling, but I see what you're saying.
I'm
Just a
adding
little bit of-
guidance's D4 to that perception roll. So mine is a 19.
You see, same as on the ground, like a bunch of stalactites up top. Not a whole lot more than that.
Okay.
Baron, you see a few stalactites, but not all of them. Okay, but you guys have been waiting there for a little while. The sound has not come back yet.
I would say we just keep moving.
Must have been the wind.
That pesky wind.
Any response to my suggestion to keep moving?
Sounds like it's
I'm all good with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's keep going.
All
up
right,
to
I'm gonna
Ash.
move up to where Ash is.
I'm keeping a certain distance behind Ash just to,
A certain distance, that being
about that far. So how far is
Okay.
that? 35. Let's call it 40 feet. I'll move back one more.
All right, I'm gonna hang pretty close to Ash at this point.
all right. Ash, are you moving?
Yep.
Okay. As you move forward here, there's a big turn in the
Yep.
cave system. As you get closer to that turn, the stench of decay and death is a lot stronger now.
Great. Relaying that in the mind palace.
What's your passive perception?
19.
19?
Yep.
That's ridiculous. Okay. With your 19, you hear up in front of you, it sounds like chewing, maybe?
Ugh.
Like liquidy, kind of something's feasting on something, maybe?
Can we get like an audio
Is-
sound of you, like just a little audio bite of that chewing sound, Rock? Like right
really
I
in
want
have
that?
video.
You really
Jack,
want
I
that'll
think
probably work.
I think Duke would really appreciate that. It's his favorite sound.
Do love hearing
Pop
people chew.
some almonds in there, Rock, and just, go to town.
I don't have any almonds, sorry.
What is it you're usually eating?
Me?
Yeah. I see you eating.
When?
While we're playing.
I don't know why it sounded oddly accusatory. But
It's because G got caught playing Pal World, so he's like,
I wasn't
trying to-
Okay, hold on.
we're eating.
I wasn't playing
slinging
anything.
wild accusations
I wasn't
to
playing
cast
anything.
blame off of himself.
I wasn't playing anything.
No one believes that.
4 times he was playing.
Your
right,
deception.
Not
You roll like a 2 on your
have
deception.
game time with that Pal World.
Okay, well, I will relay that gross update. Can I like peek around the corner? Do I see anything if I peek around the corner, or is it just more darkness?
Baron,
Uh, Yeah, you can see. So you're able to see to about here. It looks like
Oh, where?
there's some more stalagmites, but there's also some creatures in here. It looks like they're hovering over bodies, and they're probably chewing on them.
Great. They eating people up here.
All right, I'm gonna say, just in case there's more of those plants that totally didn't have a problem with them last time. Just in case, though, I can check and see if there's any more of those ahead. It's gonna take a couple minutes, though. Or do we want to just go in?
Yeah, but the thing is, unless I'm misunderstanding you, there's creatures up there chewing on things.
Yeah. I should probably be able to tell from here. Again, not they were issues before, and I would totally understand why we would just go in because, again, nobody had any problems. But if we did, I could probably tell from here if anything up there was poisonous or diseased.
what about good or evil?
Why does JD look like he's in witness protection?
He is in witness protection.
Because the
Someone's-
background,
it almost looks like someone's got piano wire right now and he's holding it.
Yeah.
I know the background blur just decided all of me is a background.
I see.
So not the main
Background
character.
character.
anymore.
Wow,
G
Zoom,
is.
Zoom saying JD's a background character. Hate to see it.
Love it.
Okay.
You're not a
run it
background
by
character
what
to
you
me,
wanna do
JD.
again there, Lindell.
I could ritual cast detect poison and disease. It'll take 10 minutes,
I was gonna
but
say, like,
if
I
there's
was not following
anything,
at all what you were trying to do.
Yeah. I
Oh,
couldn't
really?
figure it out.
So RP and then cut to the chase out of game is
cut
what,
to
is
the
what I
chase.
found is
Cut to
what
the
works.
chase. Detect poison and disease. As a 30-foot radius, it moves around barriers, and I'll be able to tell anything up ahead that, or at least within 30 feet. So probably told just inside the cave that is poisonous, venomous.
Well, here's the problem
Location of
with-
poisons, poisonous creatures, and diseases within 30 feet. You can also identify the kind of poison, the poisonous creature, or disease in each case.
So that 30 foot from where you guys are at is about like to right here.
Yeah. Before you're going to be able to identify yourself, anything, you're going to be in full view of those things that are eating people.
Yeah, that's probably true. Never mind.
And also, I don't know if we want to be chilling here for 10 minutes with something behind us anyway. Okay. Well, we could backtrack and go the other way and see what we see. Or we could go in here and have a big old fight. Something tells me these creatures aren't gonna reason with us, though.
You do have a sight on them, Ash. What is it? Control. Yeah, there we go. This is approximately
Gross.
what they look like.
Yeah.
What is that?
So like giant
Terrible.
centipede.
These fucking things again. We fought
we
them
seen
in a
these
side
again?
thing,
before?
I think. I think we saw them in a side thing that we did.
They look terrible. I'm gonna have nightmares.
Can I make it? Well, I can't see it. Never mind.
I mean, I would relay the description of what I see.
Yes.
Would I be able to make a nature check to know what this is?
Off
Or
of my
check?
description.
Yeah, from the description.
Roll a nature check at disadvantage.
I knew that was coming.
It's a worm with worms coming out of its face. It has eyes.
Just be glad it's not Torvar trying to explain it to you.
My Quandrix primer lets me add a D4 to a nature check. Does that count here?
All the time?
3
Or is it
times.
like oh, okay. Yeah, it counts.
Okay. So that and guidance, this at disadvantage, control. I just can't read, apparently. Come on. There we go. Sorry, that took forever.
With a 16, you would what is that? Oh, that 4 is your. Wait, what? Why is it 2d4?
Guidance and Quandrix primer.
Oh, gotcha. So 20 then. Yeah, you would know that that sounds like what he's describing. It sounds like a carrion crawler.
Ooh. Gross.
Do you know what that is, and can you relay what that means? Because I don't know if Baron knows.
That's the problem, is out of game, I know what it is. I don't know if Lyndall would have just heard of it, or if Lyndall like knows what it is.
I don't think Lyndall would know what it is. He'd know
That's
that
pretty
it's a
reasonable,
creature.
I'm just gonna say it's a really big bug, and they're usually found in dark places. They're
So
really
if
tasty.
if he shared the name of it with Aklon, would Aklon be able to check if he's familiar with that from his studies?
Sure. Roll
What do you want me to
a
roll?
history.
Okay, one sec.
Yeah, you're mostly familiar with carrion crawlers. You've read about them a little bit.
Okay. Well, what would you be willing to tell us then, or tell me? Tell the group.
You know that they can see in the dark. They have really good smelling. They
So you're
can
saying
climb-
Ash is a carrion
D6s of
crawler.
damage would a carrion crawler do?
they can climb on walls and ceilings.
Great.
Oh,
And they have tentacles that do poison damage
Great.
Yep.
and can paralyze.
Great.
That's what I remembered.
I'm sensing a pattern that I don't like.
I'm gonna nudge Ash and be like, "I told you I should have cast the poison and disease thing." All right. What's our game plan, guys?
Yeah. So are we fighting these things or are we leaving them to their meal?
This seems like it's probably the reason why
It
they
sure
can't
does
access
seem
the
like.
cave.
Yeah. It's really just a question of, I guess it's possible there's more than 3 in there. I can only see 3. So we don't really know for sure how many are in there. But you know me, I'm always down for a fight.
But we came here to do a job.
Doc, that thing looks awful.
I have them in my house.
Really?
But they eat other bugs, and they're harmless to people, so they're actually great bugs to have in the
What
house.
is it, silverfish or something?
House centipedes.
Yeah, silverfish, house centipede, same thing. Yeah.
That was the
Wait.
same thing.
Those things are called house centipedes.
Everybody has them. They call them different things in different parts of the
I've
country.
only ever heard them called silverfish.
I have never seen that thing in my life.
They're hard to kill.
It can have between 15 and 177 legs.
170.
Somehow
that
an
seems
odd
kinda
number of
random.
legs makes it way weirder. Like 177 is
That's
fine,
true.
but 177 is a little sus.
Okay, what are you guys gonna do?
Well, I
We
think we're
gotta
gonna have to ready up for
Clear
a
this
fight
cave
here,
out,
boys.
right?
Yeah.
So let's find out how many there are, see how many are within fireball range, and go from there.
It's a good question. Although if we use a fireball, is it possible that we burn up the shrooms?
Ooh, that's a good.
Are there shrooms in this room too?
There's
Did we see any of the?
stalagmites.
There are
Okay.
stalagmites, and there are stalagmites that have the tops cut off.
Could go with synaptic static. That's basically just fireball, but psychic damage.
That could work. Well, let's see. The way that we could figure out.
So
If only the party had a familiar that
If
could
only.
fly and
They don't.
you also see through.
I mean, yeah, I can send the owl in, I guess. See what's around.
It won't, I'm sure it won't look weird to these creatures that an owl is flying
Well,
into the
I mean,
cave.
they're I mean, it'll fly as high as it can, and like they're busy eating. So
that can be on the ceiling. Maybe fly like
Let me just
Actually,
add a fourth one on the ceiling reel here.
yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
I
we
guess
should
that's
fly.
true.
Maybe you should fly him close to the ceiling, because then if he disappears, we will know.
As you fly, oh, that was the wrong button. As you fly in, you do see a fourth one feasting up in the north part of the cave room.
all right, owl will
Feasting on what?
fly back.
What is he feasting on?
A corpse.
Okay, so I'm gonna, turn to the other guys who I assume you guys have come up behind me and Ash at this point and say like, "Hey, we never really talked about this, but like, how do you guys usually fight? Like, what should I do?"
Great time to discuss this.
Baron hefts his
I can answer
sword.
your question in one word. How do we usually fight? Yes.
Baron nods, solemnly.
Okay, and what are the dimensions of this cave? Like,
The room or the whole cave?
Like the
if,
chamber they're in.
let's see.
Baron will.
How
Well,
Chamber
I should draw a
is
line that you should be able to see.
80
How
feet,
tall the
80
cave
feet by
65,
70 feet.
70
How tall is the cave along this line?
Tall?
Yes, like how floor to ceiling.
In the middle, it goes up to maybe about 35, but it curves off. So
Okay.
it's like a dome.
So I'm gonna say yeah, that'll work. I'm gonna say, okay, guys, Actually, that won't work. Well,
Well,
never mind. Of course, will not.
Baron will add on to what Ash said, and just he points to Ash and says, "He hides." He points to Aklon. He dodges. He points to himself. I charge.
More help.
He also sometimes attacks his friends.
No, I don't attack my friends.
Baron, roll 1d4 damage for that burn.
No, I don't attack my friends. I don't know what you're talking about. It was a love tap.
Love grab, more like.
It was a love. It was a love. It was a love tap.
You didn't tap him, you grabbed him and moved him.
Yeah, it's a love tap. Didn't you have brothers growing up?
Different definitions of tap.
Didn't you have brothers growing up, Ash?
No.
Oh well, that explains it.
So I'm gonna say, okay, I can buff you guys, or I can try to get off something to, like lock.
What sort of buff are we talking here?
I don't know. I can go with haste is probably the most useful thing.
Haste me, haste me, haste me, haste me, haste me, haste me.
Or I can see what hypnotic pattern does.
No,
'cause if
haste
you
me.
can permanently stun them. That this will be really
4
easy.
attacks.
Baron has stopped listening to anything you said after haste. Just FYI.
4 attacks.
4, right?
Okay.
It's just 3.
Do we have JD?
It's just 1 extra attack.
I know. I forget how that math works.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay, because I'm gonna want to hear what JD's input is tactically here, given that you might be more familiar with the magic that I'm talking about.
I mean, I have haste as well, but I don't.
How am I
typically
not
use it
hasted in
because-
every battle then? That's what I'm wondering.
Because I'm using other concentration spells like
Yeah, it's
greater invisibility.
And it's a pretty high skill slot or spell slot.
Yeah, it's
Can
it's
I
a
get
third
haste?
level.
I should see if I could get haste and haste myself.
No.
I
You
don't.
don't-
I don't.
Not
think-
without a whole lot more levels in Sorcerer. Would
Yeah, you have to go like 5 in sorcerer or something. or more.
5 just to get haste?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a third level spell.
Blows.
Okay, so I will just go with what. And I turn to Aklon saying, "You do the blade singing thing, right?"
That's right.
Okay. I am gonna twin haste on
Oh my god.
Yes.
Aklon and Baron before we go in here.
Got the old,
On
got the old
Aklon
double
or
at
on
your
Ash?
edge.
But-
They'll never find them all.
Baron turns to Lyndall with like the biggest smile he Lyndall has seen Baron have, and frankly the rest of the party, and he's just like, oh yeah, this is gonna go really well. You were a great asset to the
wanna-
company.
So
Do you want to do it on me or on Ash? Because Ash is getting sneak attack damage.
You only
you can only
sneak
get that
attack
once a
one time.
turn.
Oh, that's right.
And my logic is that you probably get more. You add your intelligence to damage, right, or something like that.
What was that?
Oh no, you just attack with intelligence, right?
Yeah.
He big brains his attacks.
All right. I guess it really doesn't matter. It's just gonna be one more net
No.
attack anyway.
Yep.
You guys can.
But I
flip a
could
coin
use it.
for
Yeah. I don't care. He can have
Actually, I'll give it to Ash because it gives him 2 chances to hit in case he misses on an attack. He can get another chance at using sneak attack. So Ash,
That works.
guys, I'll put the description in the
I got it.
chat. All right, he's got it there. Let me go remove my sorcery points, and that's my concentration. Should I start out with a synaptic static? Is that how we're gonna? I mean, they clearly don't see us, so we have theoretically would get the surprise condition on them.
I could also fairy fire them.
I don't
We'll
think you
want
could get all of
to-
them.
I was gonna say, so you're gonna
Oh, I
haste
could-
and then we're gonna like run in there because we do only have the 1 minute. So like our prep needs to be like now.
Yeah. So, I mean, my real question is just: do I want to do a blasting damage spell to start, or are we just going to sprint in? Because that'd be my highest spell slot, or one of them for the synaptic static. It's 5th level.
I'm trying to see where. Okay. I mean, yeah, we could go in there blasting.
All right.
I'd be okay with that. I'm probably gonna. I think I'm gonna trigger greater invisibility.
Started
Just start
blasting.
stabbing stuff
Cool.
for a minute.
All right, what are you guys doing?
Charging.
Making progress on this.
Charging.
All right, so
I'm gonna lead the way.
Haste is cast.
Haste is cast.
Yeah, can we get like within like, you know,
Right where I am.
some reasonable distance?
We should only be
Oh.
about.
I mean, you guys have
30
double
feet away
movement
from
with
them?
haste too, so.
Well, they do.
But don't you have that crazy?
Oh yeah,
movement with
you
your
guys were still
blades on?
further behind. Yeah, I'll wait till you guys clump up to cast it.
Right.
The second he casts haste, I'm gonna cast expeditious retreat on myself.
Okay.
Jesus.
There ain't no way.
Then I'll hit my blade song.
All right.
Well,
everyone
actually,
initiative.
I'll do that on my first turn.
Roll initiative. How far do I get before I have to roll initiative?
You turn the corner
Where's the corner?
where you're at.
Okay. Just ensuring we're on the same page. All right. Am I proficient in initiative?
Oh.
What?
Yes. Hold on, time out.
No, you cannot use your free success.
You
on
said
it.
if we were proficient.
Wait.
But you can't.
Proficiencies
succeed
for
on it.
skill checks.
Yes, I can. Is initiative not a skill check?
It's
It
not a
is.
check.
No.
It is.
It's a
technically.
roll.
Oh, it just gives you advantage on dex saving throws. If it gave you advantage on dex checks, it would count as initiative, but that's not what the spell does.
Oh, I was asking a completely different question.
I know
Yeah,
you were.
I'm pretty sure.
But I
I knew
thought you
exactly
might
what were
actually have
asking.
gotten to the right answer the wrong way.
So you're saying I can't use my free success on initiative?
You cannot.
Damn it.
There is nothing to succeed on.
Can I use my free success to give me advantage on my initiative?
That is not how free success works.
I'm just asking.
sorry.
I'm just asking. See, I knew it was gonna be bad.
Oh, those 16s. My gosh.
The D&D god said fuck around and find out to you.
I mean, I feel like they already had it out for me. They want
Is
to
that it?
restrain
1,
my
2,
power.
3. Who are we missing?
Doc.
No, I'm missing Ash.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. Where did my character sheet go? Here we go.
No, you could roll that low. Okay. Aklon, you're first.
All right. So I am a reasonable distance still away from these guys. It'd be what? Please
Are you
go
asking
away.
how far you are?
I'm trying to get this damn line to go away.
Oh.
Yeah, 25, and then like, yeah. So I'm at least 2 turns of movement away from hitting them physically. So, so I'm already
bunny hop?
invisible. Yeah, but bunny hop. So bunny hop takes my
Oh, bonus action, right?
it takes my bonus action, and I need to use it to blade song to start.
Did you precast Greater Invis?
I did. I cast
okay.
at the same time he hit his haste.
Gotcha.
So that way, like, everything happened at the same time,
Got it. Okay.
and then we start. So I'm not really like wasting a turn with it. But I will cast my blade song, giving me 40 feet of movement.
Team
So
speed,
I'll
baby.
just go like down this way. I'll stop here though, and I will shoot. I'll just try a firebolt at first. And this is a surprise round, yeah?
Which one?
The southernmost one.
This one down here?
Yeah.
Okay, roll a hit.
They don't know you're there. That's advantage.
Yep. Well, yeah, I'm invisible, so they can't see me.
Oh, okay, sorry.
But both are true.
Okay. 22 hits.
22.
Roll damage.
19
Holy
damage.
moly.
Ooh, that's almost max.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay.
Nice.
Your firebolt hits it square in the back, and it screams out in pain.
Okay, and then I continue moving south with the rest of my movement.
Okay.
So I'm no longer where the attack emanated from.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
And that is the end of my turn, assuming it's a surprise round.
Okay. Lindell.
Lindell is up. Lindell is going to move, but not very far because he is short.
Hey, we're all short. It's not an
No,
excuse.
doesn't have buffed movement. Okay, so I can get basically just around the corner to where I'm looking into the room. Since we're charging in here, I'm actually going to use my action to dash.
Okay.
And that'll get me to right to the threshold of the room. And I'm going to cast Sanctuary on myself.
Mm.
That's the one where
Wisdom
they have to roll
save.
wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah, wisdom save to attack me or lose your attack or attack somebody else. Non-concentration bonus action spell.
Got it.
And that'll be my turn.
You lose it when you make an attack, right?
Right.
Yes, once I do something harmful to a creature, I'll lose it.
We learned all about Sanctuary in that
And
one
that's
shot.
that's your turn.
Yep.
All right. All the creatures they kind of react to that one that screamed out in pain. They kind of look over to it and see it burning. That one is still kind of screaming a little bit. It's like a ear-wrenching scream, clickety clackety type thing with its tentacles coming out. Ash, you're up.
All right. I'll come around the corner and I just probably go here. And I will shoot an arrow at this homeboy.
Okay.
And I'll do it using steady aim.
You moved.
Oh, right. I can't move at all, can I?
Correct.
All right, rip. Well, anyway, I'll still shoot an arrow at that homeboy.
Okay. You still have advantage because you guys are in a surprise round.
Yeah.
Nice.
15 hits.
Oh, that's surprising.
25 damage.
You have another attack because you're hasted.
Can I do another short bow attack though? Like, does that work?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a weapon attack.
$23 will also hit. Roll damage. Okay, so as you shoot that one with 2 solid arrows and it's burning back, it screams out even louder and it is not looking good now.
Hog.
Is that it?
That is it.
Baron.
All right. So with Expeditious Retreat and the fact that I can use my bonus action to dash, I'm pretty sure I can get here from where I'm currently standing. It was 30 feet here and then 30 feet there. My base move is 30.
Okay.
I'm going to get here. I'm going to use fairy magic to cast enlarge on myself. Wait, hold on. Time out. No, that's not going to work. Okay, I'm not going to do that because that'll only make me medium because I'm small. Forget that. I'm just going to make an attack. Here we
Okay.
go.
Roll to hit.
Do I get advantage?
Yeah, because you're surprising it.
All right, 14.
That hits.
The 14 does?
Yep.
10 slashing. I shall attack again.
Okay.
19.
19 hits.
11 slashing. Now I get 2 normal attacks and then my extra attack. That's total 3 attacks, right?
Correct.
All right. So how
You can
hurt is it
use
looking?
I mean, it's looking hurt, but not as hurt as the other one.
Okay. I will attack once more. This is my extra attack. Oh.
That hits.
Just barely.
So what's the max? 8?
15.
15 on that.
I keep seeing Lindell's last name, and I keep thinking of the hot sauce Jalisco or Jalisco every single time.
That's funny.
All right. Yeah, you get your last swing on it. Gets a nice clean slice on its back. It is not looking good now either.
Okay. Action, bonus action, movement. Yeah. Baron will just cry out, "I love haste!"
All right,
His pupils are dilated.
Yeah. There's blood in the water.
He is just on another level right now. All right. How far away am I now? Damn, not enough. I can get to that one though. All right, I'm gonna move up to the one next to Baron.
Okay. Roll to hit. I'm assuming you're hitting it or swinging at it.
Yeah, and I would have advantage because I'm invisible.
Yep. Good lord, guys. Okay. Roll damage.
So 6 plus 8,
14.
14.
Mess
And
with our
then my
HQA.
extra attack.
Twenty-two hits. Roll damage.
For 5. Ouch.
All right, it is not
Very
looking good.
unfortunate.
It is still alive.
Okay. And I still have 5 feet of movement, so I'm going to just step back.
Okay.
Wait, can it? Only opportunity attacks are creatures it can see, right?
Correct.
So it can't. Okay.
Unless it has blind sight.
Right.
Ooh. Does it have blind sight?
Is that your turn?
Yes, that is my turn.
Okay. Blundell.
Okay, so I'm gonna move up 25 feet. It was about there. From my time on the battlefield, would I know whether or not corpses were flammable or not?
I don't know what you mean.
So where I'm going with this is that I can't see in this room, and I'm wondering if all the things that they're munching on I can light on fire with firebolt.
I mean, they're not torches, so it's not going to
How long they've been dead?
burn. I mean, the one that Aklon shot with his firebolt lit up for a few seconds and then it died down. You would assume that that's probably the same thing that would happen if you
To the corpse.
lit something like a corpse on fire.
Okay. Then screw that plan.
Wait, you put out your torch?
No, I still have it.
Okay.
But I do have to put it. But I can't see the rest of the room, right? Like we've been
okay.
told that there are a bunch of these guys in here, but I can only see up to the edge of my torchlight.
I see. That sucks.
How far isn't that 40 though?
40 feet, yeah. So from where I am, I can see the 2 that are wounded, but I can't see the other further 2.
Gotcha.
Somebody cast light on me.
I don't think anyone has light. Did you take light?
I
You
would have
did take
taken
light.
it.
Light.
I thought I had dark vision, so I didn't.
Sounds like we need to change out.
Rip.
I don't think you can change out cantrips, can you?
Every couple, it doesn't matter. There's a way, but you have to level up first. Okay, so I am going to cast Firebolt twice on this
That'll
guy.
drop your sanctuary.
Yes. It was a bad move when I did it, and I just forgot momentarily we were in a surprise round and didn't want to get taken out of haste. But now that we're here, it's better to do damage.
Okay. Which one are you? The southern one?
Yeah, southern one.
Okay. Roll to hit.
I believe.
Where'd it go? Scroll and go.
All right. 8 fire damage as it hits it, and it crackles with flame as it keels over dead.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
Anything else?
No, I'm gonna leave it there.
Okay.
Yeah, as soon as I cast Sanctuary, I was like, oh wait, they're not actually gonna move up in between this round and the next, so.
All right, Baron, the one on you. Actually, we're gonna move them. He's gonna come up to there. He's gonna go back here. 2 on Baron. Plus. What's your AC?
21.
All right, both those miss.
Hell yeah.
1 on Lindahl. What's your AC?
18.
All right, that one hits.
Runic shield.
What does that mean?
He has to roll again, and he has to use that roll.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me put it in the chat for you.
Oh, he rolled better. So he still hits.
Okay.
Before you roll damage, I'm gonna use 2 of the d8s that I have. So I'm gonna reduce the damage with my Bastion of Law by 2d8.
It's
Easily within 60 feet.
it goes to attack you with its tentacles, which it hits, and then it tries to bite you after that, but the bite misses. Tentacles, what do they do? Okay. All right, how much are you reducing it by?
Reducing it by 6.
Okay. So you also need to make a Constitution save.
Okay. How much is he hitting me for? Because he's also
3
hitting armor
damage
Vagathos.
after your
How much?
3 damage.
3 damage? Okay, I'll make the con save in a second. He's going to take 15 cold damage.
Okay.
From Armor Vagathos.
Wait, why is it 15? I thought it was 5.
Upcast.
He upcast it.
Oh, I missed that part.
Yeah. So, and my con save is coming now. I am going to use my 1 free success actually on this con save. I am proficient in con saves.
Okay. So it as it reaches out with its tentacles, you feel a little tingly in your body, but you easily shake it off.
Like a pleasant tingle, or?
Do I need to make a separate con save for taking damage for concentration? Or was that okay?
So making sure Doc's
No.
listening.
Yeah,
I'm listening.
for concentration.
Not distracted by Jacob
You barely made
talking
it.
about jorking at.
I don't know what. I don't even want to know what's going on.
It's Duke's fault.
Okay. Those
It's not
2
my fault.
miss, those went
I mean-
there. Okay.
I know what you did.
Ash, you're up.
All right.
I saw
gonna
what you did.
Can I move all the way? Hang on.
Gotta love
can.
moving all the way.
I can move there. Okay.
Ha ha!
This one.
You don't have advantage though.
Why? Is he
flanking it?
not? What's
No.
this?
That's Lindell, but you guys aren't flanking it. You guys are basically on the same side of it.
Am I not?
Move 1
flanking
square
it?
to your right. 1 square to your right.
Hang on. Are you? I mean, I like because look, this is the like.
Are you
Technically, there's
dropping his
no-
chain?
Now you're getting that.
Now you got it. You hit the nail on the
I hate
head.
that I said that.
Can you get that far?
Yeah, I think I could move. Like I just stopped where I thought
What's
was flanking.
Oh, okay.
But he can
No,
bonus
that-
action dash also if he really wanted to.
No, like let me go back to where I was. Hang on.
You remember where you were?
I was here. Yeah, that's exactly 40 feet. Yeah. Yeah, so I can move exactly there.
Okay. All right. That works. So roll your damage then.
Ouch.
Someone roll that up. I don't want to do the
It's
math.
a lot of damage. He's dead.
20 plus 30 is
This guy was
50,
kinda-
58, 64.
64. Okay. So as you run up to it, you run by it and you just take your sword and you just slice it in two.
Ash
See?
is a lethal motherfucker.
The top
See,
half falls down.
quick maths. Dead. I pronounce you with dead.
Okay. Anything else?
Um,
Don't you still have another attack?
I was gonna say I should have another
more?
attack, right?
You have another attack, yes.
Yeah. So I guess I will.
Well, another attack and a bonus action,
Yes.
which you technically could still attack with your bonus action.
I guess I will attack this one here on the left. Hang on.
You can bonus action dash to it and stab it, or you can short bow it.
I mean, I guess it is better to get up there and stab it very slightly. So let me do that.
Hmm.
Can I go there? Is there enough room?
Just
Yeah, you can
just a
squeeze in.
gentle stab.
Just a gentle prick.
Just a gentle prick.
Roll the hit.
If you didn't say it, I was going to.
All right, 19 hits. Roll damage.
Wait, now do I get? I don't get sneak attack a second time, right?
You do
Even
not.
though it's that's what I thought.
Ooh. All right, you do 11 damage.
That'll do
Okay.
it.
That'll do.
All right, Baron.
A cool 75 in one turn.
Do I have advantage from due to flanking at the moment?
Yes.
Okay.
Only on the left one.
Okay. I don't know if I want to do that right now or not. Okay. All right. I'm going to attack the left one.
Okay. Roll damage.
11.
Okay.
Still alive.
Yeah, still alive. This one just got damaged by Ash
26
for the first time.
to hit.
Yep, that hits.
9. Last attack.
No, it's not looking so good. Why do you guys keep critting?
I just-
Stupid.
It's an insane
I've been
number of-
hasted.
1, 2, 3,
19.
4.
The haste gods are pleased.
I suppose it's only 4.
Has
Live
everyone-
ending
We're only in the
source of
second
the
round.
PHP in our browsers.
I haven't rolled a crit yet.
Too.
Let's keep it that way.
Okay, still alive. It's not looking good, but it's still alive.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to shove it.
Shove it up your butt.
How are you trying to shove it to the ground?
Yeah.
With what?
Shield, I have the shield master feat.
You roll up a newspaper real tight.
So if I
Sorry.
take the attack action, I can use my bonus action to try to shove a creature within 5 feet of me with my shield.
Okay, that's shoving it away from you. It's not shoving it to the ground.
Okay, that's fine. I'll shove it away.
Okay. What is it? Is there a check on it?
I assume it's just a normal shove, right? Now here's a question. I'm currently small. What's this thing size? Medium? Medium?
It's large.
Oh, can I even shove
No,
something
this is
that's
large.
two
You're just gonna
sizes?
kneecap it.
Can I
don't
even?
think so.
Is it even
'cause you
possible
can't
for me to
grapple
shove it?
something that's 2 sizes larger than you?
You might not be able to.
Yeah. Can we
Yeah,
get
I'm
a
gonna say you're
confirmation
not
on that?
big enough to
Okay.
shove it.
Okay, that's-
Until For right now, we'll say that we can look in, like we can
Sure,
research it later.
that's
but-
fine. That's
The
fine.
rules lawyer's on it.
That's fine. I don't want to use that right now. What do I use my bonus action on? Man, I don't have anything to use my bonus. I have so many bonus action things that I can't use bonus action. I guess I will invoke my tattoo
To do.
to just try to do a little bit more damage.
Okay.
The target must be no more than one size larger than you.
Okay. DC 14 strength, athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
Either dex or strength.
All right. It failed.
All right, it's going to take 3d6. And I have grappled it. 10 force damage.
You have not grappled it.
Oh, because it's too big.
Because as you go to grab it, it keels over dead.
Okay.
You could grapple a dead body.
I look over at Ash and I was like, love tap. All right, that's
For
my turn.
once against an enemy.
What do you mean for once? I always attack the enemy.
Always.
Always. Only
Okay.
the enemy. Never my friends.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's well, I guess I could move, right? Can I just
Yeah.
move to the other side of this guy right here?
Sure.
All right, that'll be my turn.
All right, Aklon, you're up.
Advantage. I grant
Well,
it.
well, I'm invisible anyway, so
Well,
I'm
so
gonna
thought
guess
that
you're
counts.
gonna roll a
Going-
crit too.
I was
Yeah.
I hope
going
he
to
does.
Flame
Crit.
Blade.
He's gonna
and
do a
get both of
23
them,
crit
but
right
I don't
here.
Need that anymore.
23
So
crit.
23 is his crit would be way higher than
You
23.
think so? Okay.
Yeah,
What would it be? 28? 28? 29?
28.
Yeah.
10 damage
Close,
from
but
that.
no cigar.
As you
And
go to
my
hit it,
extra attack.
you
Hit two.
stab it right in the mouth and it dies.
Oh my god.
What? This is done. No, we're done. We're done. with that.
Everything's dead.
Stupid.
That's insane.
Stop, he's already dead.
I've never seen that.
So what do we have? 5 crits now tonight?
I
for you
mean, it
guys?
feels like more
Yeah.
than that.
I mean,
It's
that's
at least
technically
5.
2
That's
crits.
5. It feels like more, but I counted, and that's what I saw.
That's dumb. I'm glad we're
Are we
ending the night
counting
early.
Chris's crit on his 1d4 from earlier?
No.
No, I had a crit on perception. I've crit twice tonight.
Okay, you guys, as you stab that one, you are out of combat.
Sick.
Pog.
Baron just kind of shakes
JD
his
needs
sword
to leave
off.
in 15, so
Yeah.
do we
I saw
want to
that.
like look around here and then call it?
Sure. JD, I shake my sword off and I'm like, damn it, I love haste.
Shortly after that, you get super exhausted and you kind of fall down to your knees.
And I'm just like, I just
Yeah.
kind of like lay
It was
down,
worth it.
spread eagle. I'm just like, worth it. Worth it.
You're laying in guts and gore and
Worth it. He
doesn't
gross.
care.
Worth it.
Now I really want to give Baron greater invisibility while Lyndall gives him haste and just have our cracked out fairy.
We need
think I
someone to be.
remember-
We need someone to be visible to absorb the hits.
Yeah, I know.
Otherwise, Lyndall would get ran.
Earlier, I rolled a.
Okay, what are you guys doing?
Investigating. Once I start feeling
What are you
Lethargic.
investigating?
to see if there's more enemies. That's what I'm looking for. I'm seeing if there's signs of any more than these 4.
I want to actually check out those bodies and see if they have any like identifiable, I don't know, clothing or something that would tie them back to the brewery.
So you don't see any more enemies in here. Looks like these were the only 4 in this room. You see the normal stalagmites with some with the tops cut off.
I'll look down
and-
those.
Now with
You
a
looked
little
down. You
bit
said
of-
you looked at them.
No.
with a little bit of a breather, I am going to cast Detect Poison and Disease.
Okay.
Is that fine by everybody to take 10 minutes? Or do you want me to speed it up and do it in 6 seconds?
I mean, I don't think we're under a time constraint here.
Yeah.
So
Not in game.
No,
Let me throw
I'll
the-
like spend that time looking at the bodies and stuff.
I'll roll an investigation.
How about I succeed on that?
Okay.
And I put poison and disease in the chat as well.
Okay. So as you search these bodies, you find a few bits of tattered clothing. It looks similar to the clothing that the guy had back at the brewery.
Okay.
So you would assume that these would be some of the employees.
Can I go? Sorry, go ahead, JD.
No, you're good. Go for it.
Can I go back the way we came and try to perceive or try to look for the sound I heard earlier?
Sure.
Okay, so I do
How far
that.
back are you going to go?
Let's see. How far back? I guess I'll go here.
I'm doing my thing for 10 minutes. So if you're just gonna are you wandering off after we're done in this room, or are you just wandering
No,
off?
while you're doing the 10-minute thing.
Okay.
Right here.
Okay. Roll perception.
I would like to succeed on that.
Okay. You hear the group doing things in the room you came from. You don't hear anything back from the entrance.
Okay. I'll just stand here for a few more minutes and listen, and then if 5-8 minutes go by, I'll go back.
Okay.
About when I think he's gonna be done casting.
Gotcha.
What
Yeah,
do I end
nothing
up-
pops up or anything.
Okay.
What do I end up seeing with my spell?
I bet Ash has chlamydia.
Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
Do
I don't think you would notice anything with that.
So I'm gonna ask the group: do we continue to explore the rest of the cave to make sure we've fully?
I think we have to make sure that we've eradicated the threat.
Yeah. So we should continue.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Though perhaps not this eve.
Yes, indeed, indubitably. I don't think Rock can handle any more crits.
Are there any? Well, okay, no, never mind. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay. I mean, JD, do you want to take off now, or do you want to go for another 10 minutes?
I mean, I don't care either way.
Okay.
If we want to just keep looking,
Yeah, might as
we
well
can do
keep
that.
going.
We are Duke. You're out next week, right?
I am.
So
You know,
in
by the
San
way,
Juan?
how you're driving down the road and you see a cop got somebody pulled over and you're like, well, I know where the cop is on this road. What Rock just said means I know there's no other bad guys right up there. Anyway, yes, I'm out next week.
Okay. Do we want to? Well, I guess if Doc is still out, we'd really only be 3-manning it. So do we want to skip?
Is Doc out?
Well, because Scrug is
Schrodinger's Scrug. He is neither alive nor dead.
Right,
Until we
but he's
find
out of the
him dead,
group.
and then
Or
he's
no, he's
officially
both
dead.
alive and dead. I did that
Yes.
wrong.
He's neither alive nor dead. He is a deity now. He is ascended.
That actually would be cool. I would worship Scrug.
Would you know?
No.
The material planes would not be long for this world if that was the case.
That's very true.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you guys don't want to go without Duke, then yeah, we'll take a week off. That's up to you guys.
Okay, with anything.
We can do. We didn't finish my zoo thing, did we?
We killed everything.
Yeah.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we did.
We did 2 sessions.
I'll say G can play Pal World then.
Doc can go questing and WoW.
Yes.
Yeah, how is that going, Doc?
He's
I've
level
almost
50
got him back.
something now.
You're 50
I've almost got a max
something?
level character.
Wait, max level?
Max
a
level
max level?
70.
It Rock's an old school player, probably when it was different level.
Like 120 or whatever. Yeah, max level is now
No,
70.
I stopped when it was 80. So I guess that's not that long ago.
It went up to 120 and then they
Yeah.
reset it back down to 60 and now it's 70 again.
Gotcha. Nice.
I learned all
70.
this by watching YouTube videos recently trying to figure out why Wikipedia said the level cap went by 10 and then dropped to 60.
Mm. Yeah, 120 is just way too much. I thought 70 was a sweet ground.
120 was like, that was like daunting enough where I was like, I don't really want to start a new character, at least not for a long time in the future. But 60's like, yeah, that's.
Considering you got there in a week. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what level are you then?
Like early 50s. That's all I know. Or
He's
whatever.
58. He's 58.
Gotcha.
I might
You
be
still have to go through
37
like
now.
the Outlands in that expansion, or have they changed like the whole leveling progress and stuff?
We've basically been mainlining Zandalar.
The BFA campaign. Battle for Azeroth.
Okay.
That's just the name of the expansion. It's the one that it starts you out on when you start on the free trial.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I've accidentally dipped my toes in a couple others searching for pets and stuff, but I haven't done them. Which is dumb because there's like 600 pets that you can get, and they're all just skins, basically. There's 3 families that have
Oh my God,
one skill apiece.
your r/destiny the game is leaking.
I mean,
reskins. Reskins.
Well, I think what he's saying is
It's,
the model.
it's crazy
the
though.
models
There's
are
legitimately
different.
600 beasts that I can go to a spot and say I want this pet, but its skills are the exact same for the other 599. And it didn't used to be that way, so they dumbed it down.
You're a hunter, right?
Yes. I wanted to do a pet build.
Back when I was playing, it definitely had like different pets had different skills.
Yeah, like I was excited because it said I could get exotic pets. I'm not going to classic. Classic looks like
Classic is for like nerds.
Classic. Doc wants to have a life.
Isn't there a Lich King classic?
There's just classic from what I understand.
Oh, okay. I thought I remember them saying, or maybe it was BC, Burning Crusade. I can't remember which one. Those were the 2 expansions that I played the most. I loved Lich King. Lich King was my jam. I played that for.
We've got 3, and then the other one's coming. The new one's coming.
3 what?
Like it starts you on Battle for Azeroth, and then it's Shadowlands, and then it's Dragonflight.
Gotcha. All the new ones that I have no idea what they are.
we have a lot more than that, dude. We have all the old ones
No,
too.
I'm saying those are the ones that are ahead of us. There are 6 or 7 behind us. Yeah.
All right. So we're taking off next week. Is that
That's the plan.
What it sounds like, yeah.
I might
I will be
look
in Puerto
and see if I
Rico.
have something easily adapted to a one-shot, but yeah, I probably won't have anything ready.
Okay.
But I might look and just see what else I have.
all right? Sounds
Good deal.
fellas.
Okay, friends, take it easy.